Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedge Lee with a daily update for the S&P 500 index. This chart shows the original count that I had placed for wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and 5. The initial head and shoulders has become invalidated. So we have likely wave 3 in place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, and then most likely an ending diagonal of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C of 4 has likely taken place. And then we have a higher high. Now, if this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, then 5 is likely to be in place, or taking in progress, rather. And this 5 could and should come pretty close to the upper trend line. And the subwaves of that 5 could look like this, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4 is being worked on, and then 5. And then after this 5, we should get a requisite correction in the decline side. So also, let's keep in mind the yellow ones that I had placed, the yellow waves. We had 1, 2, and 3. Wave 3 for yellow 3 had been projected before to be 29.18. Could we have it so that it goes to that level? I think so. But I think just as this upper white trend line had repelled the price here, here, and likely it'll repel it here as well. And if that repel on the price occurs, then the 5 waves, the white 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will be the subways to the yellow 3. Where did it go? There you go. It's been sitting there for quite a while. Could be in that region. But I don't think that's probably where it'll end, because given how long wave 1 was, given how long wave 1 was, and usually 3 is extended, it'll probably be a lot higher, which is why I had it so high earlier. Much higher than where the 29.18 will be. In other words, the white 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be the subwaves. Let's bring it down. Of 1 of 3. And then the coming correction will be 2 of 3, and then 3 of 3 will bring this much higher. I don't know whether the price will breach the upper white trend line in this rise or after the correction. Probably after the correction, since that'll be then wave 3. And what better wave could there be than for wave 3 to be start decisively breaching the upper white trend line. Now let's look at the cycles. So currently we have up until the 27th of August for this pull price, pulling down of the 5 and 10 week cycles to occur. Or better yet, for the 20-week cycle to start turning over. Okay, and this white channel could have, as the price reaches up to that point, rises until the 27th basically. Oops. If it rises until the 27th and then corrects. Now, the overall A, B, and C that I have is still in effect. Even if we get a higher high, because of the fact that this is looking very 5, 3, and 5 potential. So we need to keep that into awareness. I'm not saying that's the primary call that I have for this ABC, but it sure looks, after this decline back in early in the year, the rebound currently looks very ABC-ish. And of this C, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave we are counting might be the C of B, the ABC. So I think we have probably a little bit more higher high to go, maybe a new all-time highs, and that'll bring the uber bullishness out again. And however, I think when the 20-week starts turning down, that can still be temporarily supported by the 5 and 10 weeks, but then once you have going into November, which is where the big correction propensity usually lies, seasonality wise, I think sometime in November we need to really keep an eye out for this ABC, the C downtrend taking place. Now, if we get 1, 2, we can call this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 much higher. In other words, this goes up to where B is, corrects, and makes even the new all-time higher highs. Then that's clearly an impulse wave in the upward direction, setting a new wave 1 of an impulse sequence trend. All right, I hope you found this to be helpful. More updates coming. I'm sorry I've been a little bit missing on some of the daily updates for the S&P 500, but I will try to keep them coming every day. Have a great one.